Thank you, ma'am. Hello, kids. You can wave your hands. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, my name is Neeti, and I will be taking your mathematics sessions, grade 3. Okay. I am associated with Olympiad Success now quite a while. So I'll definitely help you to grasp the maths and make maths interesting for you and fun, right? Are you all ready for the journey with me? Good. Very nice. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, Niti ma'am. Yes, I'm sure the students would enjoy your classes and students, there is this one thing really important. So at Olympiad Success, we certainly believe in making your concepts really strong and hence building up a strong foundation so that like as you move up and up to your grades, you feel more confident because all your previous grades concepts are clear so that you don't face any problem in your upper grades. Okay, so that is all. And kids, like one more thing, we are live on Facebook and this meeting is also being recorded. So in case if you face any technical glitch during this session, you can join our Facebook group session as well. Like there we have gone live and recording is certainly available. So if you would want to see the recording also, you can just connect with our customer care executive at 95607-64447, right? So now over to Monica ma'am for a brief presentation about the course.
Thank you so much, Aarti ma'am. Now, children, allow me to share my screen. Just a moment. This is taking a while.
Yeah, no worries. So meanwhile, okay, now you are here. Yes, Monica ma'am, we can see your screen.
Okay, so a very warm welcome to each one of you to the demo and interaction program for Class 3 Mathematics Batch 3. As you are already aware that Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. Olympiad Success Live is India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation. School Plus by Olympiad Success is one of its own kind of annual program that includes 8 important courses that really matter at this point of time in your life, which include mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, both spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. So here you can get one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes for grades 2 to 12. You also get one-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads like SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Counts, US Common Core Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, PRMO. So you can meet our international rank holders for the year 2022-23. These are all on the screen. Brilliant kids like you. And also for the year 2021-22. These are so many. So the classes would actually be group sessions with batch size of around 20 students and will be delivered through Zoom by seasoned tutors. You've already met your mentor, Neeti ma'am. So you get 3 sessions per week on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The timing would be 5 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. with 5 minutes of break in between. So the flow of the session would be 35 minutes of class with 5 minutes of break in between, and again followed by 35 minutes of class. So the sessions would actually be a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussion on previous year papers. So you get reading material and practice questions, which will be available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success, for which you will very shortly get a virtual tour by Aarti ma'am. And children, you also get free access to Olympiad Success platform so that you can practice topic-wise mock test for both maths and reasoning as well as logical reasoning. So the syllabus is available at this particular link, and the fee can be paid by clicking on this particular link. Don't worry, all the important and relevant links have been pasted in the chat box and will again be pasted. Okay. So the fee for this particular course is 7,802, and it is going to be a 35 sessions course. The fee includes online classes, daily reading material, and exercises, practice of previous year papers, access to Olympiad Success platform for mathematics and logical reasoning. So all that you require for these classes is physical and mental presence, okay? And of course, hardware requirement, desktop or a laptop with good internet speed, headphones for better audio clarity, and camera is very important because we do not allow students without video in the class, okay? And as you might already be aware that preparation for Olympiad success is slightly tougher than your regular school curriculum. So you need to spend at least, some time, like 2 hours every day to cope up with the curriculum. And of course, parental support is required at the back end to check answers, reiterate concepts, monitor the progress and all. So you might already be aware that in 2021-22 Olympiad Success had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad. And these abroad students hailed from 35 plus countries. Now the live classes for this particular batch begins from Saturday, 20th May 2023. So I hope you have noted down all the relevant details from the PPT. That's all from my side. And now I would request Aarti ma'am to give you a virtual tour of the dashboard. All over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am, for a wonderful presentation. And I hope the doubts and queries for all the kids are almost resolved, right? We hope that you at least ask us one question. All right. Okay, so now let me quickly share my screen and quickly let us go through the platform overview. So kids, what you have to do is like once you register with us for this course, you have to go to our website, olympiadsuccess.com, go to the login page, enter your credentials, which you would be getting in. Once you enroll with us, click on the sign in button and you would be redirected to the profile page. On the profile page, make sure your profile is complete and then only you would be able to move on any other section on your dashboard. Now let me go to live classes because this is the most important section on your dashboard. First is live classes and the second is worksheet. Let us discuss about live classes first. You have to select your subject from the subject list. So like all those subjects would be coming in for which you have subscribed. So right now I've subscribed for all these subjects and that is the reason you can see so many subjects over there. What you have to do is under topic, just select the topic for which you would want to study. So I have selected reading material. I've selected fractions and I'll go to the reading material, click on fractions, reading material SAT 1 and the content for that particular that topic would come in. Okay. Similarly, we have practice questions for all these topics. So let me click on any one of these. So here you can see the practice questions. You have to practice from these practice questions given, and then finally you can match your answers with the answer key given over here. This is again in the form of PDF. So all right, so all these things would be available in the form of PDF. Then we have this view schedule part. So this is really important PDF for you all. Why important? Because here session wise details are given. So in which session what we would be taking up. In session 1 we would be covering numerals, number 1, a number name and number sense, and so on and so forth, right? So there are 35 sessions, I believe, or yeah, 35 sessions are there in this course. So as you notice over here, like in 31 sessions we would be completing up the entire course. And if you notice in between, like there are test discussion coming in. Okay, so what does this mean? Actually, after every topic or two, we do conduct a mock test so as to make sure that you are studying really well and you are following your mentor and you're answering all the questions. Okay, so then after that we have this super class, as you notice over here. So these super classes are basically for previous year paper solving. So in these super classes, we would be solving many questions. And of course, if any doubts come up, you can certainly ask them as well. And this is all about, so these all sessions are all about your practice and practice. Then we have the holiday calendar. So if you click on it, you would be able to see all those dates on which we would not be conducting the classes because of holiday. Then we have the Zoom meeting ID and password. Here your meeting ID and password will be displayed. Let me go to the worksheet section. So as Monica ma'am had mentioned, we have free mathematics and logical reasoning topic-wise worksheets available for you all. So what you have to do is just click on the subject. So this is comprehensive mathematics and logical reasoning. So whichever subject you would want to practice. So here you can see the topic-wise worksheet. So capacity and quantities, there are 6 worksheets available. Then computation operations, again, I don't know, I have to go to the next page to see how many for computation operations. So 8 worksheets for computation operations. So in all, there are 77 worksheets available for you to practice from. Then once you take these tests, so these would be available in the form of test only. So once you take these tests, you can view your answer keys by going to the performance tab, selecting your subject and clicking on the view button. So you would be able to check that as well. Okay. So this is all about the platform. I'm sure it's quite intuitive platform. So if you'll click and you'll understand each and everything. Okay. Now we can take up the questions in case. So we have 2 questions. Yeah.
Yeah, share the syllabus. So ma'am, we have already shared all the links. In the links, you can find the syllabus link. So you can click on that. And I have also shared the syllabus link in particular. So you can click on the link and you'll be able to see the syllabus. I hope this answers your query. What are we going to do? Question.
So, like, what could you understand? What are we doing here? Okay, Avya, so we are already done with the introduction part, and I hope you would have understood like what we are here for. So now, like after this question and answer round, we will be starting with the demo session actually. So this would be a demo session on grade 3 mathematics. Okay, so this is for your Olympiads preparation. Any other question? Deshna, Avya, Rudraksh?
Any doubt? No, no doubts. Sure. Okay, so tell us how many sessions are going to be there overall in this course? 3 sessions? Oh.
Only 3.
10 sessions. No, neither 3 nor 10. Total number of sessions. So see, twice you've been told this in the PPT also and in the virtual tour of the dashboard also. How many sessions are there overall? Nobody knows. No, Rudraksh, Avyav. No. Deshna, don't raise your hand. Type in the chat box. 3 is wrong, but type in the chat box whatever is your answer. How many sessions are going to be there overall? Nobody remembers. No, it's not 10. It's neither 10 nor 3. Both answers are wrong. Nobody remembers. Okay, so it is going to be a 35 sessions course, okay? So total 35 sessions would be there. Okay. So on which days are we going to conduct the class? Can you type in the chat box the days when you will have the class? Anyone remembers? What, 5 days? Rudraksh, on which days are we going to have the class? Ah, you were not paying attention when it was being told in the PPT. See, we are all in the habit of cross-checking. So a very important prerequisite for these classes is mental and physical presence. So Neeti ma'am is going to ask a lot of questions in the class, and you also should ask a lot of questions in the class. So what are the days on which we are going to have these classes for this particular batch? Anybody? Nobody remembers. Should I take up the PPT again? Is Deshna typing something? What about Rudraksh and Avya? Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday. Okay, okay. Chronologically, Saturday should come before, but okay, I'll accept the answer. Okay. Some, yeah, we are going to have some classes. But those some classes will be on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Okay, right. Very good. So, Aarti ma'am, can we now begin? Should we begin with the demo?
Yes, absolutely. We should begin.
Okay. So, Neeti ma'am, all over to you.
Okay, kids. So, yes. So now all of you, if you want to write something, you can keep your pencils and your notebooks with you because I will be asking you the questions also in between. Okay. So I'm just sharing the topic that we are going to start today. And the topic is, wow, everybody loved it, I know. What is the topic? Time. I just need Avyan to please switch on the camera so that I should know that you are paying attention, because in between I'll be asking you the questions and I will be clearing your concepts also. Okay. And I need to see you. Avya. Can you please open your camera? All right. Okay, so now, as you all know, the time is a very important concept in our mathematics, and in daily life, we use time in almost every time, right? Like today, Aarti ma'am has also asked you what is the time, what will be the timing for the classes, and you know the timings will be from 5 to 6:15 p.m., right? And they have asked you the days. So days are also covered under calendar. That means again time. So that means I'm telling you the time. The days are Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so now let's begin. So now if somebody asks you what is the time, so you should know the literal meaning. The time is an ongoing sequence of events which are happening. Do you know what is a sequence? Sequence means a logical, a chain or an arrangement of sequence, right? Which is happening and the events which are taking. In English, you must have studied about past tense, present tense, future tense. That also talks about time. Deshna, listen to me. Thank you. Very beautiful smile. Okay, now we will use a clock. Can you see this clock, everyone? The clock has how many hands? In this clock, we are using 2 hands. Minute hand is the long hand and the small hand is the hour hand. And you can see the numbers. Numbers are from 1 to 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11 and 12. So basically, we can say that the face of a clock shows us 12 numbers. Now, in this, you can see that we have a table of 5. Everybody knows the table of 5, right? So we can see that this clock is divided into 60 equal parts. Now you will say, how 60 equal parts? Can you see these small divisions? These small divisions. So now every division, when you count all the divisions, they make 60 equal parts. These are 60 equal divisions, means 60 minutes, because one division stands for 1 minute. Okay, so that means in total we have 60 minutes, right? And when my hour hand takes a complete round of a clock, it gives me 1 hour. So 1 hour means my minute hand has crossed all the divisions. So when hour hand is moving from one number to another number, at the same time, my minute hand is also moving, right? Both the hands move, but this hand, the hour hand moves slowly and the minute hand moves little faster, right? So this minute hand is crossing all the numbers and hour hand is crossing just a digit, 1 to 2. So that means every division is 1 minute. Now I have told you that this clock has, let me write it. Now this clock use the table of 5. So that means at 1 we have 5 minutes. At 2 we have 10 minutes. At 3 we have 15 minutes. At 4 we have 20 minutes. At 5 we have 25 minutes. At 6 we have 30 minutes. 7 we have 35 minutes. 8 we have 40 minutes. 9 we have 45 minutes. 10 we have 50 minutes. 11 55 minutes. And 12 we have 60 minutes. So there is a gap of 5 minutes, and in this way we have taken the complete round and we have completed our 60 minutes. Got it? Now this is how we will read the time, okay, by telling the time to the nearest 5-minute clock. Now this is a very, very important concept in time. Okay, how many of you know how to read the clock in the time in clock? Raise your hand. How many of you know how to read in this clock, analog clock? Analog clock means which has a face. Okay, Abhay is raising hand. Deshna, do you know? Deshna, do you know how to read the time, analog time? No. Rudraksh? If no, then thumbs down. If yes, then thumbs up. I can't see your thumbs. Okay, down. Okay, got it now. All right. So I'll tell you how you can read it. Now understand this. Now this is an analog clock. Analog clock means when you have a face of a clock and your clock has all the digits from 1 to 12. And then another clock is digital clock, which is very easy to see. Everybody must be using digital smartwatches sometimes, right? Now that digital clock is just like this. You have a screen and the digits will come. For example, if they have to say 10, so it will come 10, 10, right? And if you have to show the time like 0 to 15, so you will say it's 2:15. Yes, Rudraksh know how to read digital time. So digital time reading is very easy, but we have to learn now how to read analog time. Okay, you want to write something? Yes, there is also second. Yes, Abhay, there is a second hand also, which is a third hand. But basically in time, we always study about 2 hands. Okay. In higher classes, you will be talking about second hand. But as your general information, yes, you are absolutely correct. There is a second hand also, which is the third hand of the clock. And which is also long hand, but it is thinner than the minute hand. Now let's come back to this picture. Now, can you see the yellow part and the blue part of the clock? First, I'll tell you what is yellow part and what is blue part. Now, in yellow part, we are dividing our clock into 2 halves. Now, yellow means whatever has been done in the past. For that, we use a word past. And blue means whatever we are going to do in future. That we represent by 2. Okay, now you see whatever numbers are coming here. Can you see the word past here? Every number has a word past. Every time has a word past. And the moment we are entering this blue section, can you see the word to? Can you see the word to? Right? So now I will quickly explain you what is first we will do. Let me erase all this. So first we will understand the time which are written in red number. Can you see the red time? Wait. Sorry. So this is, oh, sorry. Okay. So whenever, now whatever time I'm telling you with respect to minute hand. I'm telling you, ma'am, you can change the classes of Tuesday and Saturdays as I have different classes at that time. Again, for that, you have to talk with Olympiad success team. Okay. Whatever is your query, you can get back to them. They have given the customer care number to you. They will help you out in that. Okay. All right. I hope this query is answered. Avim, if I am audible to you, you can raise your hand. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So now whatever time I will be helping you to read, that will be with respect to minute hand. Now, for example, your minute hand is at 12 and your hour hand is at 2. Okay, the longer hand is at 12. So whenever my minute hand is at 12, I read the time as o'clock. O'clock. Now what o'clock? That means 2 o'clock, wherever is my hour hand. I will read it as like 2 o'clock, or I will read it as 10 o'clock, right? Or I will read it as 4 o'clock. So every time when my minute hand is at 12 and my hour hand should be at any number, then then we will read the time as o'clock. Okay. Now let's come to this half past. Half past means whenever my minute hand is at 6 and my hour hand is between two numbers. My small hand is between two numbers. Now, for example, it is between 4 and 5. So it will be called as half past 4. Now, why I have taken 4, I have not taken 5. Now, there is a rule. Whenever we are talking about past, we always take the smaller number. Between 4 and 5, what is the smaller number? Give me your hands. Is it 3, 4, 5? 4. Correct, Tishna. Rudraksh, can you please switch on your camera so that I can see you? So that's why thank you. So that's why we call this time as half past 4, because we are taking the smaller number. Now let me give you one more example and you have to show me your fingers. My minute hand is at 6 and my hour hand is between 10 and 11. So I will name it as half past what? Is it half past 10 or half past 11? Just show me your fingers. 10. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Good. So that means you have understood. That means between 10 and 11, we have taken the smaller number. So this is clear. This is clear. Now let's come to quarter past. Quarter past means when my minute hand is at 3. Now when my minute hand is at 3, I will write quarter past. Now I have to locate where is my hour hand. So now, for example, my hour hand is again between 1 and 2, but it is closer to 1. Okay, my hour hand will be always closer to the smaller number in my yellow zone. In my yellow zone, my hour hand will be always closer, not in yellow zone, sorry, in past time. Whenever my minute hand is at 3, my hour hand will be closer to the smaller number. So now this will be half past 1, not 2. Because I have told you, whenever we are talking about the past word, we always take the smaller number. So this is quarter past 1. Now let me give you one more example. Now again, if my minute hand is at 3 and my hour hand is between 7 and 8 but closer to 7. Look the way I am telling you. It is not between. I am telling you it is between 7 and 8 but closer to 7. So what will be my time? Just show me the fingers. It will be quarter past. Is it 7, 6 or 8? What? Quarter past 7. Absolutely correct. Quarter past 7. That means again we have taken the smaller number. Okay. Now we will move to quarter 2. Now quarter 2 means my minute hand is at 9. And now my hour hand is between two numbers but closer to the bigger number. So here it is closer to 6. So my time will be quarter 2. Wait. It will be quarter 2 because we have reached our 2 zone. So it will be quarter 2. Now the twist is this, that whenever I am talking about my future time, I will talk about the time that is going to happen. The time that is going to happen in future. So now quarter 2, 6, not 5. Okay. So whenever my minute hand is crossing this half past, my minute hand is crossing this half past, I will always talk about the future time. That means it's quarter to 6, not quarter to 5. Let me give you one more example. Now my minute hand is at 9 and my hour hand is between 3 and 4 but closer to 4. So it will be quarter to Quarter to, show me your fingers. Quarter to which number? 4. Lovely. Got it. Understood. Lovely. Okay. So now let's talk about the in-between time. Now, whenever my minute hand is in 1, that means it is in the past zone. So I will read 5 minutes past. Now I will talk what is the hour. So now if my hour hand is between 1 and 2 and 3, but it is closer, it is just cross 2. So now the time will be 5 minutes past 2. That means just now 2 o'clock has happened and it's 5 minutes back, 2 o'clock has happened. So this is 5 minutes past 2. Are you getting it? If my minute hand reaches this 2 and my hour hand is between 4 and 5 but closer to 4. So I will read as 10 minutes past 4. 10 minutes past 4. Deshna, are you understanding this? Again, we are taking the smaller number because my minute hand is in the yellow zone. Okay. Now, my minute hand has reached this point and my hour hand is between 4 and 5, but now little in between. Now the time will be 25 minutes past, again 4 because my minute hand is still in the yellow zone. So it will be 25 minutes past 4. Now let's cross this 6. My minute hand has reached 7 and I am in between 4 and 5. Okay. So now what are you doing? See, now there is no 35 minutes. They have made it 25 minutes. Why 25? Because this is 60 minus 35. 35 minutes have already gone, right? And we will always talk about the future. And in future, we have 25 minutes to happen. Is that clear? Third, we will not talk about the past zone. Whenever my minute hand is reaching blue, again, see, my minute hand has reached 7. Okay, so I will not write 35 minutes past. Okay, my hour hand is here. So I will write 25 minutes to 5 because 5 is going to happen now. Right? 5 o'clock will happen. So we will write 25 minutes to 5. Now see, if I erase it and I make my minute hand at 11 and again my hour hand is, let's say it's just reaching 5 o'clock. Let's hear something. So now my time is 5 minutes to 5. That means 5 o'clock is going to happen. Is that clear? This concept is clear. Whenever we are talking, whenever my minute hand crosses the 6, we always talk about future time. Right? Okay. Now I have already explained you when my minute hand is at the 12, the hour hand always points to an hour that we read it as. Now this is the digital time and this is the analog time, correct? 1 o'clock is the digital time. Digital time is basically written with 4 dashes. Okay, we write here hours and here we write minutes. This is a digital time representation. And whenever we are representing our analog time, we always represent like 1 o'clock, half past, quarter to, 5 minutes past, 5 minutes to, like this. Half past also I have explained you. That means 30 minutes have gone. So now in this clock, you can see that this is as a digital clock. You can see that it is between 12 and 1. So it's 12:30. Why 30? Because at 6 we have 30 minutes. But analog time will be half past 12 because at 6 my minute hand always read the time as half past. Now again, this is the time. So now you can see that my minute hand is in the past zone. So I will write quarter past. Now I'll see the hour hand. Now my hour hand is between 7 and 8, but closer to 7. So I will write 7. And this is my analog time. And 7:15 will be my digital time. Is it clear? Now we will talk about, this is not half past, this is quarter to. Now, whenever we are talking about quarter to, my minute hand is reaching 9 and my hour hand is between 1 and 2, but closer to 2. So I will write it as quarter to 2. Quarter to 2. And why 41? Why 45? Because it has 45 minutes. See, in digital clock, we always write the normal timings. We never subtract. Okay. But in analog time, we need to subtract the future time, the past time from 60 minutes. Okay. Now you have to tell me both the timings here, the digital time and the analog time. If you can write it in the chat box, that would be great. Okay. If you're facing difficulty, now let me brief you. This is at digitally, we can write it as 6, and analog, we can write it as 6 o'clock. Correct? If correct, then thumbs up. If it is understood, show your thumbs up near your face so that I can see it. Okay. Now this is 2:45 because this is 45 minutes and 3 is going to happen. So we will write quarter to 3. Now this is 8:30. This is 8:30 and the analog time will be 8:30. Now this is 6:30 and analog time will be 6:30. Now this is 1:15 and my analog time will be 1:15. Is it clear? Now this is again 4:45 and my analog time will be 4:45. Clear? Okay, now you can write the time as digital also in the chat box. Now I'm giving you 1 minute to write down. You can write 6.00 or 10.40, whatever you want to write. So this time is yours to understand what I have done till yet. Till now, whatever we have done, please write it down in the chat box. Rudraksh is writing no. Rudraksh, you're not writing anything. 1:10. Which one, Diksha, you're giving the answer? There is no 1:10 in this clock. This is no 1:10. This is 9:45 because 10 has not yet happened, right? This is 9:45. This is 1:30. This is 12 o'clock. And this is 7:15. And this is, what is this? Tell me quickly. You people are not writing the answers. Rudraksh, Avya, please write down. 9:50. This is 1:10. Okay, you have given this answer. Okay. Got it? These are your answers. Okay, now we will talk about where we will use AM and where we will use PM. Now, it's a very interesting thing that in a clock, we have 12 numbers, but in a day, we have 24 hours, right? Every day has 24 hours. That means my hour hand is touching every number twice. That means 3 o'clock is happening in the afternoon also, and 3 o'clock is happening in the midnight also. 12 o'clock is happening in the afternoon also. 12 o'clock is happening in the midnight also. 4 o'clock is happening in the morning also, and 4 o'clock in the evening also. So every number is being hit, or you can see that our hand goes to every number twice in a day, 2 times. So now we have allotted that whenever my time is between 12 midnight and 12 noon. For example, this is my chart. This is my midnight. This is my noon. And this is my midnight again. So basically your date starts with 12 midnight, rest. You give your birthday wishes at night only. Sometimes you cut the cake also in night. Why? Because the day starts at midnight. So now from midnight to noon, from 12 midnight to 12 noon, I always denote the time with AM. And after 12 noon to 12 midnight, before that means till 11:59, we name it as PM. Okay, we do dinner at 8 PM, not 8 AM. Okay, we do breakfast at 8 AM. So AM, PM is clear to you? Now, this is the chart I was trying to show you, that this is a midnight. So from 12 AM midnight to 12 PM in the noon, we name as AM. Then from 12 PM, before you also, you want to write something in the chat box? Always writing 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, that we have done. Now this is midnight. Now we name it as PM. So this much time after 12 noon to 12 midnight, we call it as PM, and then here AM. Now you can see that this entire time slot has 12 hours. Then this has 12 hours. So 12 hours plus 12 hours give you 24 hours, which is equal to 1 day. Am I clear? Okay, now you will be telling me the AM and the PM. That's very simple. You can write it in the chat box, only 2 words, AM or PM. So whenever we are talking about 2 hours, 30 minutes after 10 AM in the morning. So what will be the time? First? No, first, what is first? Write down what will be the time. Dishna, 9? No. After 10 AM, after 10 AM. So it's 10 AM. After 2 hours, 30 minutes, it will be 12:30. But I will write here PM word because I am crossing 12 noon. Is it correct? Children, is it correct? Mistake. Okay. So now see this answer. Is it correct? 12:30 PM? Yes. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 AM. When you add 2 hours, 10, 11, 12. 2 hours, you will reach 12. 11 and 12, you will reach 2 hours, and 30 minutes again will give you 12:30. I don't get it. Away now, see, you are at 10 AM. Okay, this is your timeline. This is 11 AM. This is 12 noon. And this is 1 PM, because as soon as you crosses 12 noon, you will reach 1 PM, and 12:30 somewhat here. So now add 2 hours to this. 1 jump means 1 hour. 2 jump means 2 hours. So 10 to, when you are taking 2 hours, you are reaching 12 noon. Now we have 30 more minutes. So we will reach 12:30. And as soon as you cross this noon, you will write PM. So this is 12:30 PM. Is it clear to Ave now? Ave, you have to tell me, is it clear? Yes or no? Just show me thumbs up. Okay. Next is 4 hours, 30 minutes. Now this is 7:35 PM. That means we are in the evening. 7:35 PM. So add 4 hours, you will get 8:35 PM, 9:35 PM, 10:35 PM, 11:35 PM. So you will reach 11:35 PM. But again, you have to add 30 minutes. So when you will add 30 minutes to this, you will reach 65 minutes. But 65 minutes we cannot have because we have only 60 minutes. So you will take away 60 minutes from here. So 60 minutes means 1 hour. So this will become 12 and 12:05 AM. It will be 12:05 AM because we are coming to the midnight. 40 minutes after 11:45 AM. Now we are in the morning. 11:45 AM to 12:45. Somebody is there in the class? Who has left the class? Okay, Rudraksh has joined it. Okay, so now 11:45 minutes to 45 minutes. So start counting. 45 means we are at 9. My hour and my minute hand is at 9. So start counting. 40 minutes, start counting. What will I reach? 11:45 plus 5 minutes, you will reach 11:50. Then again 5 minutes, you will reach 11:55. Then again 5 minutes, you will reach 12. Okay. Then again count, start counting, please. Start counting. Back minute. Start counting and tell me the time. No. I am waiting. This question, I'll get the answer from you. I don't get it. I got it now. Okay, Arvind. So now please find it out. 11:45. See, from 11:45 to 12 o'clock, 15 minutes gone. So now 15 minutes already gone. So you're now left with how many minutes? 40 minus 15, 25. So this will be 12 p.m. because you are crossing the noon time. Is it clear? Now see the answer and the explanation, you will understand it. 2 hours 30 minutes after 10 means 10 a.m. plus 2 hours, you will reach 12 noon. 12 noon plus 30 minutes, you will reach 12:30. And why p.m.? Because I'm crossing the noon time. Now 7:35 p.m. plus 4 hours, you will reach 11:35 p.m. This I have told you. Then plus 30 minutes, that means you will reach 12:05 class. And AM is here because, why AM? Because you are crossing the midnight. Now 11:45 AM plus 15. You will reach 12 noon. After 12 noon, you are left with 25 minutes because 40 minutes, 15 minutes have gone. So this is now 12:25 p.m. Why p.m? Because you are crossing noon. Okay. Now 1 hour, 10 minutes before 1 a.m. Before 1 a.m. 1 a.m. means you are in the midnight. Now 1 hour before you will reach 12 midnight. Now again 10 minutes before you will reach 11:50 p.m. Why p.m. not a.m? Because we are moving beyond, we are moving before 12 a.m. midnight. Now 1 hour 35 minutes before 1:20. 1 hour 35 before 1:20. So 1:20 means 1:20 p.m. means we are in the afternoon. So when we are going 2 hours in before in the afternoon. So 1:20 minus 2 will be 12:20. Now again subtract 35 minutes from it. You will reach 11:45 a.m. Are you writing something in the chat box? Okay. No. All right. So now this is simple questions that how to convert hours and minutes. You know that 1 hour has 60 minutes. So whenever something is given in hours, whenever something is given in hours and you have to convert it into minutes, you just multiply the number with 60. So now 5 hours means how many minutes? 5 multiply 60, 300 minutes. Got it? Now I studied for 2.5 hours. I studied for 2.5 hours means 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes. So this is 2 hours. 2 hours means how many minutes? 2 multiply 60, 120 minutes. And half hour, you already know what is half hour. Half hour means 30 minutes. So 120 plus 30, you will get 150 minutes. And how many hours are there in 240 minutes? Now reverse. Now minutes are given to you and you have to find out the hours. Deshna, I think you are feeling tired, right? No problem. I'll just stop here. After 2 minutes, I'll stop. Okay. Just listen this. 240 minutes means now you have to convert this minutes into hours. So whenever we are converting minutes into hours, that means we are going to the bigger unit. So whenever we are going to the bigger unit, we always divide by 60. So now in this case, 240 will be divided by 60 And whenever you will divide 240 by 60, you will get 4 hours. So now 240 minutes means 4 hours. Is that clear? Okay. So should I continue or should I wind up? If you are tired, I can do that. Tell me. Continue, thumbs up. If you want to wind up the sessions, then thumbs down. Okay, Avin is saying thumbs up. Okay, Avya, thank you. I can continue. Okay, so now as I have told you, 1 day, 24 hours. Now you have to tell me 7 days. 7 multiply 24, you will get 168 days. This is again a little bit of a revision what we have done. Now this is days. Understand. Now you are converting days and hours both together are given. So first you will convert days into hours. So 9 multiply 24, you will get 216 hours. You will add 12 hours to it and you will get 228 hours. Now see this. 10 hours. 10 means 10 multiply 60. So you will get 600 minutes. Got it? 4 hours, 20 minutes. So 4 multiply 60 means 240 minutes. And now you will add this 20 minutes. You will get 260 minutes. Is it correct? Now we have 5 hours, 30 minutes. Now 5 hours means 5 multiply 60 is equal to 300 minutes and plus 30 minutes. So 330 means 330 minutes. Got it? Auntie, wait karna padega. 300 minutes means now I have to convert it into hours. Dekshna, are you listening? So I have told you whenever we are converting our minutes into hours, we will divide. So now in this case, we will divide 300 by 60 and you will get 5 hours. Understood? 300 divided by 60, you will get 5 hours. Similarly, 120 divided by 60, you will get 2 hours. Got it? Now 61 days. Now 61 days, you have to convert it into hours. So again, 61 will be multiplied with how many hours? 24 and you will get your answer. Understood? Okay. So I'm just winding up the session here. Okay. I hope you have understood everything. And now I will see you when you will enroll. Okay. So I'll see you. All right. Ave, can you switch on your camera? Okay, bye-bye. I think Rudraksh has already left. Okay, bye for the day. Good night.